Hello all. I think I figured out what the problem is. We'll see if I have the same amount of problem today with the thing as yesterday, but in hindsight, I think one of my lights burnt out. You might know, how could you not remember that? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't fucking look at the thing every day, and my memory can be pretty shit with little details. If I had manual control over what I remembered, I absolutely would delete some things like mind your storyline 14 to make space for that. But I don't. But if that's the problem, can't do nothing about it. Thankfully, this time I am once again only a little late because food, but only tiny. I had everything else set up. Yeah, and I think we're gonna beat it today. If I get lost in my own thoughts again and get distracted, it should be good. Give me a moment. There's a very important thing I need to get more of. If I end up with too much of these, I'll just sell them. Not everyone's like me and wants to collect their own crap. Now, I'm not always like me. The Mog hunt thing has started back up, folks. That's right, the Mog. That means I get reward for doing dailies and a bunch of other shit I can do. So that's going to be spicing up our streams from now on. I'm not changing my plan for this week, but that is basically what we're going to be doing. And I will be doing and fucking level up. Boo fucking yeah. Have I not increased? Yeah, I still haven't increased the sound. Honestly, I suspected yesterday, but I think it confirms it. I mostly just because of this. The capture's gone a lot worse today, and it skyrockets when I add another light source. Not match. Yeah. Unfortunately, not much I can do about it for the rest of this month. It's a minor thing, as long as I still have some light in here. Okay. Well, I got the dark steel, like I wanted. So I think I'm going to start with this one and hit it up. I only need one more piece of electrum. That's a goldsmith item. Actually, no, we'll start with armor and shit because I need to check on the peeps and see if I got the one thing. I preemptively bought both, as you can see, both of the shellfish, as well as a couple other things. I don't know if this is enough other horns, but I know it's enough for me to try. Woo! Wait, did you guys not get more powerful past level 60? Damn, that fucking sucks. Still, I got 10 of these. I guess the dungeons you can do solo just won't go up anymore. Do you still not get anything? No. I'm just gonna keep that one up. Can they... I have to look that up, because I'm confused here. Oh! Here's a obsolete quest from him. That's no longer a thing. Slackborn is concerned for the Thion's receptionist. After committing to combine you into heroes, you let the burgeoning fame and swelling rank science will strain the organization. Not one to bow before the search, without the determinator is in learning that mining trade is a bit to secure more revenue. Without the secondary commission from the last guild, however, Charter fears will be far less fruitful. Head to Limits and Same question for Master Brisk. Oh, that is interesting. That ties into the quest where she wanted to contribute action wise. He says you had but the other that whole question was cleared some time ago. He just head south to Octot to find the portals for showing, express your doubt in their work practices. And after you interrogate one of the porters, you learn to simply lost in the shovel. Search the pile of cargo and find the sealed crate dressed with the writhing stones of reception. You have liberated the box containing forgetful porters. Make your way back to the Redstone, the Redstone, the film main at the Redstone. So the trust society on the film, and while Despite her determination, the graceful Mokote is concerned that the wild Mordo may prove too dangerous for the lone waffle miner. Head out to her planned mine site northwest east of the Tangle, and with a tap, would say entering phase getting started, attract receptionist attention. Got the Staru, hear an alarm scream in response, rush over to the panic law, slay the threatening Morbol before it had the chance to render limb from limb. Slay the Morbol, talk to her, and return dangerous fast. So the Shaker says, eager returns down, head back to Rising Sun, speak to Taru. And yeah, so Taru's grateful and expecting never again wonder asks her to tell Ribbit still alone. But she's still determined to help raise coin to keep the signs visit. Not to mention blood current tarts. Alright, that's neat. Not what I was looking for, but hey, I love finding out little details like that. I don't remember watching that, but that ties well in with how she took on a combat quest. Dumber. And while she failed out of that, it was certainly interesting. I do wish I could find out what he would have said, but I can't find.
All we had to do was follow the damn train.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm not seeing it anywhere. The most I got was some people bitching about 14 tubers. Which, yeah, I don't know why. Especially since it's apparently Dawn Trail related, but whatever. Anyways, what do I need to make this? 1 out of 6 down? I should have no problem getting all these. So I need 3 of these. Craft 3. Yeah, same rules mostly apply. Boop, boop, boop. That's only really good when comboed with the thing that, you know, auto does it. Boop, boop, boop. Even though I'm not gonna have people that are playing on a server and everything, I think I still might get Minecraft next month. That was my big motivation, but now I'm just got a bit of a Minecraft kick coming in. And even if I only play like once a month for a bit, I still want to at least do something. Dang it. It's been forever. And while I could settle myself with mind tests with the Minecraft setup, I don't want to play the actual thing. So, I'll see. And it's gonna you have a Heaven's Eye, huh? Actually, before I do anything else, I just forgot. Alright, don't talk. Ooh, hold on. Remove the materia. Vulcan. It is a good hammer name. I'll be honest with you, Vulcan is always a classic hammer name. Yeah, at least it matches color-wise. Boop, boop, boom, boom, boom. Okay, so what else do I need armor-wise? Undyed shop. Search for item. Don't got it. Crafting method. I don't got it, so we're gonna go ahead and buy some. Why? Because it's annoying to make. Have I made it actually before? No. Oh god. Okay, I'll go buy some fucking Notron and... Have I made Notron before? Yes, so I don't need the bottom of this. Search for items. Now, I'm pretty sure I have this. Yep. Do I have any Snurble Tufts? Yes. Do I have any Snotron? No. I'll go buy some Notron and the rest. Yeah, I could have sworn I had Fleece, so I didn't think I was hard up on that one. Notron.
All we had to do was follow the damn
I will
train,
say,
CJ.
for all that, I understand where people are coming from when it comes to Why is the normal quality more expensive than the high quality? That's just terrible pricing. I really wish I didn't need that much of it, but need to get that much of it, but whatever. Oh, that's a nice color combo. And then may I take your photo for science? Why Lala? Oh, something in chat. Why Lala? Lala's like sand people. They scare you but come back in large numbers. You know, so you bend down on a knee to take their photo low. That's funny. Anyways, I just noticed this fucker and I want to get him. As always, fuck money seller bot. Ooh, wait, wrong person. Ah, there's my fleece. Let's see. Durable Tufts. Okay. Well, time to make some undyed felt. I mean, it probably will come in handy to have for making a couple of the things I want, but still, ugh. Where the hell is the felt? Yeah, there's felt lining, but where's the undyed felt? Grenade ash and nature, huh? That's, okay, certainly thing. At least I think I have grenade ash somewhere. I'm not looking for it, and I don't need it at the moment, so fuck it. Ew! Opening with a precise touch. Or a perfect precise touch for precision, who cares? Fire route slipping? Goddamn. Fucking great. Goddamn. Okay. So it looks like it still does the thing. Not as much as yesterday. Yesterday was weirdly awful about it, but... back to the other one you go. I don't think I'll need felts, so... Durable Tufts. Herbal Tufts. Herbal Tufts. Notron. There we go. There we go. Mithril plate. Now I can do. Mithrite? No. Wait, hold on. Can I do dark steel nuggets here? Good. I'll make sure to do one on this side too, just to clear them out. Mithril ingot. Do I have none? Okay. Well, I'll need two then, real quick. Oh, already full. That's what I get for not into the bar or just auto doing it. You know what? Fuck it. I don't need to. Ah, good. If that's high enough that that's actually possible. Okay. Pop. And just to hit it, filled up. Ah. Alright. 4 leather. Oh, I remember where you are. Okay, maybe not the exact placement in here, but I know he's got 4 leather. Okay. 4 leather. No, actually, it was the other person who had 4 leather. My mistake. I think the only crafting I'm really going to get into, outside of maybe making those dark steel stuff, and is for at least a little bit, is food crafting. Because I think I need to replace some food. Yeah, at least until I unlock the foundation. Again, we'll get to exactly what the fuck that is. Anyways, Heaven's Eye? Heaven's Eye, free, right? Yeah. It's always Heaven's Eye free. Thank God I have 2 of those. Thank God I usually just bring them back here and dump them in these guys. Yeah, because I'm going to need more rolling molasses. If nothing else. Then, and a few other things, honestly, game-wise. Okay, never mind. We're just bad at that day. Yeah, I got a feeling that's like the normally great place, and the lighting is still good here in general for my use. That's just why I didn't pay on it being happening, because even when one light went out, it wasn't that noticeable. Till suddenly I noticed it starting having problems. Of course, knowing my dumb ass, I almost certainly missed it having problems far sooner. Bump. 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 Alrighty, alrighty. Look at that. Second hour is done, and we're not even full. Fully done. Second hour's first hour. My thing. God, sometimes I just say shit without it really finishing. And hey, here's the guy I need to take it to. Literally right here. That's convenient. My main is first hour done, and I'm done with all the crafting parts of my second and sixth. Yeah, that shouldn't be too bad. Oh, Fox. You have about sub run for me then. That would not do to keep getting rid of the waiting. Continue submission accepted. Let's make you enjoy the manner of the message of appraise. Oh, does she do appraise it like an medieval blacksmith handles appraising plates in the era of guns? Yeah, after guns became a thing, but not before they became really fucking good. You didn't want to buy plate armor that was unblemished and, you know, not a single dent or any of that stuff. Because you know what that tells you? It tells you that the person who you bought it from didn't bother shooting it. Test if it would hold up. If it's got a couple of dents, that just means bullet-shaped dents. That just means you're not going to die. And I know Merle Webb. She's probably gonna shoot it. I hope so. That's great. Yes, please. Merle Webb, please shoot my armor. Oh, is she going to have them wear them and then shoot them? That's even better. She's gonna shoot two of her own men wearing the armor. Hello. Leinster. Thus, the final round of your contest. So decide victory or defeat. May the best armor win. I mean, there are two guys with axes. She could have them attack it. But... Admiral? Who are these gentlemen? What are the mannequins? I learned from insipidly lifeless models. I find little can be learned from insipidly lifeless models. I mean, it's been forever since I've heard Merle Webb speak. So I decided to take a different tact. My men here will wear your armor as submissions instead. Hold on, I actually want to... I want to listen to Merle Webb for a moment. I want to listen to her Heaven Sword voice.
All we had to do was follow the damn train,
Okay.
CJ.
Okay, so apparently a thing...
All we had
there
to
we go.
do
More
was follow
voice
the damn
change.
train, CJ.
Now give me one of her voices to use. Wait, hold on. Oh, fuck you. I'm annoyed. I go with the suggested one. And it's not even,
All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
Fuck it. Nope. Not what I'm fucking looking for, apparently. Why is it so fucking hard to find? Fuck it, I'll go with her. Merle Webb.
All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
There we fucking go. At least fucking one time when she fucking talks. That's all I fucking want. Jesus fuck. I didn't realize this would take so long, but apparently YouTube is being an ass. When the Guardian Empire marched upon Eosia, till sea swallows all. There we go. Normally I mute my voice when I'm practicing lines, but I think you'd find it funny. Say, do you intend to take them on varying poses for your inspection? And a manner of speaking, we wish to determine the quality of the armor, do we not? I prefer the direct approach. Okay, it's not as fun as I was hoping. I want her to shoot them. We get to see the over-top combat animations in a cutscene. That's fair. What kind of appraisal is this? Some good time. You're really that surprised? You're really that surprised, Alonso? No, I don't want to test your gears in the heat of battle. You think flesh and or is it hardly necessary? What are the risks of injury? Yeah, and you might go, well, if you go to armor, they won't get injured. I'm not building new power armor. Their faces are exposed. One of those fuckers could fuck up and plant their axe in their buddy's face. Also, this isn't the kind of armor that would completely stop a blow like that. And the Arrogans are tougher, but you're still probably going to have bruises if someone goes all out. That's how fucking chainmail-based armor works. Oh, we got the big boy. I gotta give those guys credit, though. They're fucking badass just standing there and thinking, my armor was built to withstand what's this. If those you have about them oversized hatchet, they ain't got no business in here. You're in that squad, don't you, Haru? I mean, the armor might be built to withstand such blows, but I mean, it's chainmail armor, bud. It doesn't fucking matter if it withstands it. It's a matter of whether they withstand the armor, what the armor does to them, keeping them from being cut. Oh, how? Well, it appears your claims to excellence are more than empty boasts. Let's raise the stakes, shall we? Yes! 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 Boo fucking yeah! Boo fucking yeah! Boo fucking yeah! Boo fucking yeah! I wanted that so bad. Ah, that's so good. That's so good. Admiral, you go too far. Such expensive equipment, some of this stuff that can't stop a bullet. Ah, Admiral Roller is cool as fuck. Crazy. Bit crazy in this scene, I'm sorry, but even if it stops a bullet, it's still gonna leave your guys with bruises. It should, at least. That's how armor actually works. This is a purely rule of cool scene. I love it. But yeah, actually live fire testing them is the correct way of handling it with appraisal. I will give you that. Yeah. If it ends up looking a little scuffed, good. It means it will work. Armor that's useful should be functional first, pretty second. Unless you think me reckless. But whenever any real danger, I quite carefully inspect the starting to both sides before we begin. You have to know what I for quality, dear Forge Master. She only did that because she was confident they would stand up to it. I will say, though, these guys, balls of fucking steel. Absolute balls of fucking steel. They should absolutely get a raise for being living shooting gallery targets for fucking Merle Whip. In any case, it appears we have a winner. Shooting gallery targets that were actually hurt. My god, man. Dedication to the fucking job. That poor bloke. I don't believe it. The shot punched through my links. What's the difference about your damn armor and mine? Oh, damn, it's so damn different about your armor and mine. But of course, this is Final Fantasy enemy land, and just getting shot isn't enough to kill you or anything. And that's a trivial thing to heal. None of them were probably striking with enough force to kill them, even without the gear. Just hurt and maim them in a irreversible way. I was gonna say non, but I'm like, wait, what? No, these the words wrong. That's the reason you just lost your colleague. That's the reason you just cannot answer that question. The reason you just lost your colleague. Bloody. Must educational experience. When the milestone next finds itself in need of replacement equipment, I know just the sort of armor who we shall return. It's always good to see him, Merle. Need me make the really high quality equipment? I will. Don't expect anything mass produced, though. I'm kind of busy being the person on the front lines too. Congratulations, Haru. It's full credits, but you struck a telling blow here today, nonetheless. The question is, does Lenta yet realize his folly? The best in the secret map where we now stand. Yeah, I'm not that great to be a just in general, so even down to me not being able to capture her cadence, either version of her, I have trouble capturing the, well, I like to call it piss and vinegar of Merlin's acting. Da-da. We'll make our way over to Blunsta and talk to them. Isn't cobalt an actual real material? I'm pretty sure it is in like some of these fancy materials, and in real life it is also pretty tough. But I think super tough real life material that's also well known for being extraordinarily heavy. Alright, let's have you learned anything? Come to see me being broken, have you? Made a bloody fool out of me. A bloody fool out of myself. I'm just too sick-headed to someone to see it coming. Not to steer clear of guild minutes for a time. Give me some distance to sink on all this. But you lost that harpy and under, then you better not let this place fall to pieces. I'll still be watching. The answer is he's willing to accept he lost, but he has not changed his mind in the least. Which, it's good enough for me. He's no longer a threat to the guild. How very likely that... Well, how very like Monster to have the last word. At least now he seems to have realized that his way is not as absolute as he believed. Not the race of and our connection with others. For instance, did you know that Cobalt was the original pronunciation of Cobalt? Anyway, this rotation seems to be spent mind, and so we first intellectually refined the use of Cobalt ore. Without such contact, it is unlikely that many forged last stranded comments would even exist today. Not much an armor can achieve on their own. His mutual respect and a healthy dose of friendly rivalry, it truly spurs improvement of a craft. Letzer's gravest mistake was to seek his rivals as enemies. By rallying himself from his fears, he now had some knowledge of techniques which you were grateful enough to receive. His defeat was inevitable. I mean, so I suppose. I don't really feel like I actually got taught much by my fellows, but okay, sure, let's go with that. It was a determination still that taught him the danger of stagnation. You buy anything outstanding for Ohio, and the colors wish for your presents. A new chapter of in-game plus is opened, of course. Hey, and it got me a level. I might actually have to do something with this material when I'm done. Yeah. Kurdogan. You know, that might be an interesting reference, but it's an interesting looking hammer. Might as well repair. I'll have to look up where I can buy dark matter again and go buy grade 8. Pity I can't make dark matter. I mean, there's a bunch of shit you can buy now, but you can't make it, I don't think. Or maybe wrong, an alchemist can do it. Which, oh, well, that's my fault. Okay. That's taken care of. We're down to 4. The biggest thing is the cutscenes. I fucking love those 2 cutscenes. So. But, first of all, plants in the, I just love, that's some great shit. Those 2 added some nice, good, solid, over-the-top shit. I loved it. Well, I think I want to do Ulda next. So, first things first, I'll make these. Electrum ingot, huh? Let's go Electrum ingot. You know what? Why dig around to try to find it? Alright, know how to get this one. Synthesize. So, it'll either get me a high quality or won't. The only thing it doesn't use is Baragot's blessing at its end piece. But I almost never bother remembering to use that anyways. Mostly because usually it's either I already get it or I don't. Crafting method. Just make our way through. Hold on, that's the thing I need to do. Fresh. I swear, whenever I click through this panel I have set up on OBS itself, which is usually easier for me because I like keeping that, monitoring that more than directly monitoring the outfit. I have to refresh this panel, otherwise I can't do it again. Obviously, I need I'm also going to need to meld it. But after this, we'll do these items. I feel like I'm going to have to make something else after that, but since none of these require one of these, but it's possible this is going to be more like what happened with food, with Culinarian, where I didn't need to make a single high-quality item, but instead multiple with a materia in it, since you couldn't put materia in food. You can in clothes, since, you know, the game doesn't really differentiate them as different from armors. There we go. We'll go back here. I see no reason to bother going to the other places stuff when I could just do this here. Of course. How much undyed felt do I need? 3, 5. Good, I think I have enough. I should not have taken that out of my shit after all. Oh well. What do I need, Serendipity? IT free? I'm gonna have to buy one of those. I think that's the only thing I don't have. One of the well, no, I should check Miss Pink. She might have it. Yeah, that should be fun enough. Make it. Natron. Give me what I want. Boom, 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 boom. What did I tell? Hey, damage for skill that I made. Excellent. All this buying shit while I'm crafting is eating into my stuff. Oh well. Got lots of spruce. Oh. I could have sworn I got fragrant logs somewhere. Oh well. Anyways, where did I put the materia? Ha ha ha, piety free. I knew I had to have some. Boom, 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 boom. First of all, let's just meld this. Boom, do a quick meld. Okay, there we go. Ba-da-da-da. First things first. I'm pretty sure I've got other stuff, but I'll be making this first since I need 5 of it. It's 40 for. I might as well make it 40 free or not. Oh, right. I need to switch over to. Hold on. Search for crafting method. There we go. Ugh. Why am I clicking emotes? What the fuck is wrong with me? I'm going into macros. There we go. Boom. It's not much experience, but it is slowly ticking away. Getting an extra, you know, 40,000 into my job is still useful, if barely. Honestly, if it was with all the buffs so below 10,000, I wouldn't bother. Or maybe I would. I wouldn't consciously bother at this point now that I notice how much I'm getting. Boom, boom. It's always funny when you someone who sees a popular thing and goes, "I don't know why people call it complex." It then spews out a hot take that is absolutely missing the fucking point. In this case, this one's about Sephiroth. Sephiroth is the most complex character out there, but he still does. This person just undersells it. Like, just to quote what this person said: "Lack of self-worth doesn't turn you into an arrogant, insane, genocidal maniac." But you see, even before he snapped, you could, he was already a mass murderer. He was a super soldier, Wunderkind, weapon of war, created for the sole purpose of murdering a corporation's enemies. And then he finds out what happens to his mom, and I'd say spoilers for Final 77, but that game's been out for fucking ever, and everybody fucking knows. I still find it really fucking hilarious when people were at one time accidentally told we were talking about how well known what happened to Eris was, that when they talked about that there was literally a website named after it, and they thought it was a site about spoilers. No.
Oh, that's a lot of damn. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no. If you get what site I'm talking about, there's no, you can't even go to it anymore because it doesn't exist. But yeah, that even if we don't go into the stuff added in later games, which is, you know, mixed quality, Sephiroth was not a normal fucking person with normal fucking issues remotely. There was so much fucking wrong with the dude, underlaying everything the fuck else. No, that's not mine. Search. I have linen yarn. Right, I'll go get the shittier linen yarn, because at least I can't sell that for as much. I always use the shittier stuff first. Alright, give me your you know what? I'm gonna organize this shit. Sort. There. There. All my rocks. All my polished rocks. Oh, you can get a capybara pup. Amazing. I love it. I don't know how people can't like capybaras. They're adorable. Okay, I also need undyed woolen cloth. I don't think I have. Search for it. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to make some of that. I'll make these two first, then we'll make the woolen cloth and then make that. First things first, I'm going to need 1 electrum each. So, 3 electrums. Yeah, this one I don't think I would get much, so. Oh no, never mind. I could actually get some out of it. Oh well. Oh well, I could have gone more out of that. Oh well. That sucks. Oh well. Alrighty. Let's get to here. Like, yeah, that's the big thing. Sephiroth's entire shtick is that he was already a mass murderer who killed people so his masters could make more money. So there was the only world Sephiroth looked like a good guy in was the one with Shinra's propaganda made him look like a good person. So, yeah. And that's very much, how do you miss that shit? If you take that into account, suddenly it makes a whole lot more sense why people call him complex, because yeah, he's a fairly awful person, but also, of course he's a fairly awful fucking person. You see the life he lives? He was already a mass murderer and all that. The only thing that what happened when he fucking found out his origins is it fucking made him snap. His already, not well mined snap. His arrogance is entirely because of what he is. both before and after. It doesn't make him a good person, and it doesn't, and all that, but yeah, there is more complex than you're giving credit, but I mean, it's not as bad as this one person I say I know, but we've never interacted. But he is known for his hot take, to the point that I saw another person respond to one of his. He was giving one of his hot takes about this other story, and one person went to the person he was talking to. Is this one of your first insert name hot take TM? He is infamous for these completely off the rocker. In this case, it was a Dresden Files Ward crossover. That seems at least somewhat interesting. I don't really know if I'm into it. Now, I've never read Dresden. That's part of it. It was always a series I know secondhand, but I've always been interested. And I've never read Ward, which is a sequel to Worm. But I at least know Worm. But sometimes fanfics can be interesting in that regard. There's some things I don't read about fanfics until I first experience it myself because of spoilers. That's not one of them. But I, in it, the main character, Ward, and her team just suddenly have hired Dresden to track down some missing members of her team. Originally, it was just 2. Now they're up to everybody but 1 at this point. When they're searching for, they're searching for the last one, and they get into Dresden's car to begin driving around to take more part in the search as well. Mab, Queen of Air and Darkness, literally pops the fuck up, and her team instantly assault and respond with, violence. Well, most of them probably couldn't do anything. Damsel in Distress probably could, or whatever her superhero name is now. Again, I haven't read it, but I know some things about that character that are interesting. TLDR, she's kind of sort of a clone, but it's more complicated than that, in the fact that her mind, it was made from what is essentially someone else. Okay, basically, Damsel was a villain. A result of her power screwing her up. She was killed by another villain. That villain went hero, and after eventually decided she wanted her flock, as she called them, to be alive again, and worked with others to give bodies to each of the powers she'd stolen. It's complicated. I do not know the full details, but that's neither here nor there. So, what happened was, yeah. So her team instantly responds to, someone just fucking appearing out nowhere the fuck on them with an aura of danger about them. Perfectly understandable response. Vicky gets her teammates to fucking de-escalate, and the only thing she really says is being skeptical that the comment of, and I suppose you're telling, and I don't think you're telling this out of the goodness of your heart, because she doesn't know much, but she also knows this person doesn't seem like the type of person who would do that. So it seems like that they might indeed end up being forced to owe something for her. The hot takes got Omatic, of course, pops up and goes, "Shut the fuck up, Vicky! Shut the fuck up! God, man, you arrogant piece of shit! God, Mab needs to fucking humble her ass." Again, from what I described, did that sound like she did anything arrogant? The only thing she did was tell her team to back the fuck off and maybe put just a bit of sarcasm into, maybe you shouldn't, do a thing, or not maybe do a thing, but like, I don't think you're doing this for our benefit. And he's like, I'm not. And it's like, okay, thanks you. That's it. He hunts the worm section of the fanfics, and Honestly, at this point, it's part of the fun just seeing what kind of nonsense he's come up this time. Oh, now you fucking... sometimes I swear. Oh, now it's working great. I don't fucking understand the thing. I thought it might have been lighting. I'm still going to fix that just in case it helps, but is the ring ready yet? Sure, that it must be met with the great premeditated material. So it'll come out as soon as I contact him, and not a moment sooner. The other one, the risk of setting Gigi. By the 12, this is fabulous. I'll let Royalton know at once. It's more beautiful than I could ever imagined. The color, the shape, the luster, this ring for royalty. Tried to test you in Yuharo. This ring will surely meet with her grace's approval. Stop right there, Royalton. The moment's farce ends now. What is the meaning of this? You're clever, do you? I've seen through your lies, and I know who you really are. The Jade Fox. Jade Fox, Royalton, is it true? Have you been seeing us all this time? I'm afraid so, my dear, but it's over now. Not a moment soon. So it's flying to rob the guests of the name-day celebration, and maybe even the Sultana herself. That's what it says. I don't listen to one of these wild accusations. I'm afraid I must say it's gonna be good. Then into the crimes, I'll return to you once his trial is complete. Okay. Yeah, okay. It's him. The robot responded by calling him a pile of lies and secrets. And Gigi is only reacting when we give them the ring. Yep. They do, I'm innocent. I tell you, innocent. We'll see how long you can maintain this contained once I put you in a cell. I'm taking you to Captain Jinlin's. Secrets and lies. Secrets and lies. He takes them to death and sorrow. To her lane. I can still either run on the street. Can you, Gigi? Gigi, where are you? He gets her. I think he went off on his own. I say her lane. We should try searching him for there first. Na na na. There we go. We'll teleport back here when things are all said and done, so I can, yeah, make those last two things. That one's gonna be a little involved because shit. I was auto running. This requires me to make another bow and then make it into that one. The oak composite bow I was already making, but even better and further beyond. Ah, someone else is here for us. Secrets and lies, secrets and lies, back away from the hell, you cur. In the moment, you're off a long way from home. Gee, what are you doing here? Why did you run away? You think about chicks are this man? It's no Sultana Swan. What are you saying? Robert, is it a fox? Mr. Attorney, listen to your assistant. You know it to be true. I tell you so. This is all I'm understanding. Oh. Then take a deep breath and calm down. There's no reason that this ends to end this in bloodshed. God, it's true. You only are the giant fox, aren't you? Over and about sense of justice, little one. It's going to get you into trouble someday. That's you and me, my dear. Someday I think we're all past the point of interaction. And even when I say I'm just as way as you are, hopefully we would have become more intimately acquainted before this identity outlived its usefulness. You smarmy fucking dickbag. I mean, don't get me wrong. Serendipity's a great catch. Seems like a sweet girl. Probably attractive. But, given all the other things, I could not bear to forsake an opportunity of this gratitude. Magnitude gratitude, I think gratitude. Well, that Roxanne was kind enough to provide. Meddlesome contraption! Okay, and this is the point where I personally beat your ass stupid. Okay, never mind, Rorotan got handled because I've lost all my combat skills. Yes, you can level these up to 50 without getting to the end of the quest line, but I feel like enough of a... I will at least appreciate the fact that, you know, the crafter quest lines in Dixall at least, and hopefully I think it's the moves at this point. It seems they're hinting at they're the ones, but I honestly don't remember that. Yeah, I'm a combat-capable badass, too. I should have been able to beat this guy's ass stupid. Kiki! I mean, no. Fix him, can't you? He saved a life. Do you need money for the parts? I'll buy anything. So the ring I commissioned. I mean, I think it's one might be irreparably damaged. It was made over 100 years ago. It's taking that long since been forgotten. It's felt he's forever lost to us. Even he doesn't know those techniques, huh? The need to repair them. I did test that ridiculous that you must. Kiki. Haru, what are you doing with that ring? Wait, why you can't say that? Okay, what did we do? I know the well-crafted matte ring mystically. Black burning path is one of the worst piece of green hunt has ever crafted. Is there existence offends me? I feel violated. So violated. Give back to us. It's a miracle. So, in essence, apparently that ring somehow fixed him. I very much prefer the interpretation based on what he just said, that it absolutely did nothing. It just pissed him off and offended him so much for having some of our shoddy ass work inside him that it brought him back to fucking life. You and Kiki, my life. Thank you, Haru. Thank you. Seriously, you see how much concerned and assistant are faring. One thing I'm firmly on the thought, my character can be a bit of a dunderhead when it comes to obvious plot twists. There's nothing you can do, though. Huh. Roriton looks quite a bit like Sarasoga over here. I just noticed. It's a pity you can't talk this Gigi outside of missions. Cutscenes. It's pretty, girl, you need to get some at some point. From the way you were talking, I think you might be needing to get some. He'll never get we got him, Haru. We'll never get terrorized. He'll never get terrorized to get people well but obviously satisfied a reckless attempt to repair him. There was no permanent damage. When you began fumbling around with his commode and attempt to show the ring inside, I was absolutely terrified. Thankfully, through shared strength and will, Kiki has overcome its injuries, and I'll thank the ring. Yeah, his ring was so poorly wrought that it filled with overwhelming thirst. He made his first by creating a focus for his great disdain. And I think so, you have to regain his senses. Isn't that wonderful, Haru? Which I want to tell you, when I examined the girl, I had something extraordinary. I don't know what we have, having been tricked by one of our former guildmasters over a century ago. In fact, I'm the 19th guildmaster he's assisted according to records. Our exit Kane with his original name, which was so fatally described upon his score that it went unnoticed till now. Kiki is managing Haru, the first marmot ever built, and the marmot whose design which all others are based upon. That's right, he's not just this oldest assistant of the guild. He is the prototype from which all other marmots have spread. All other marmots, including in some way, our little power armor, magic tech armor friend, are descendants of him. And we helped save him? I love it. I fucking love it. Cause like, yeah, no, of course shoving the ring in there wasn't going to work. Why did we think that was going to work? Yo, I will at least admit it is fun that the quest is doubling down on our character being a moron. We were too stupid to properly save Roriton, and it nearly cost Kiki his life. Thankfully, our next action was so stupid, it actually fucking worked. By accident. Of course, I have no intention to tell you. I'm not trying to make him insufferably arrogant. Anyway, Howard, please give some thanks. And not only would he lose a bit, I'm sure deep down he's grateful to you as well. Oh, in the future, please don't attempt to repair mine until you have at least some of the basics of their construction. This concludes the Goldsmith's quest line. And this is that part I remember. I remember him getting broken and us needing to repair him. I thought we had to make a part for him, though. No, it's just that we were so fucking incompetent that we pissed him off and healed him from our attempts. That is gloriously hilarious. Like, why would that work? Why would that work? Why would that do anything? It's so clear that was so contrived that they had to make what we made central to saving Gigi. but they had previously decided to make it a ring, and then someone went, wait, this would be hilarious, and they were right. This is fucking hilarious. That's so stupid. I love it. The crafter quest lines have such good shit buried in them. Nothing will top the alchemist, I feel. In fact, after I do all these, I think I'll rank them. I will, even if it means going overtime, which I don't think. I don't think that's gonna be an issue. Urkagori, Goldsmith's Turban. That rather clashes with my current outfit, even if it goes well with my colors. 3 left. 2 to go. We're gonna have to take a break. Add this. I trust you understand what that take, Haro. Bring me a pair of patrician's bottoms, a patrician's wage gap, and a patrician courtier of the finest quality. So good. Just click, 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 click. Your guards are ready, good sir. Allow me to assist you. Guys almighty, is this really me? Man, dear Lord, I think it's quite possibly our finest work yet. I feel like I'm someone else. Like a prince at a fairy tale ball, or... Ah, sir. I have known princes. I believe that you're nothing like they. Pink Rose, I would not say thank you. I think I'm finally ready to tea Kokomo. Ah, yes about that. I would argue my case. Just like Kokomo. Yes, I've learned, but a little Bertillia, Moma, Jew, and Kokomo are present in the cold court. The location for a romantic proposal, wouldn't you agree? I gotta hurry, there's still time. There's still time. Thanks, Big Rose. I like Rose. Oh, be a dear and follow him. I would like to know how this all plays out. Reginald Rose is great. Even if he's absolutely terrible at coming up with fake names. Hello, I am the wonderful judge of fashion. The greatest not mind when it comes to all things fashionable in Eorzea. What? The mysterious Rose. Not that handsome devil, Redolent Rose, who leads the, Weavers Guild and is the head of fashion pretty much the head of fashion in Eorzea. No, I'm totally a separate person. Even though I'm mostly just dressed the same outside of wearing a mask. Come on, nut up and get out there. No, you'd have to go outside. I knew nothing about this, which I replied, of course I don't. When you know the men who own them. But hey, woman. Wow. Fuck. Literally 1 second on screen and he already transforms to instantly hateable. Wow. Excuse me, I need to go kick a Lullafell. Are you here? Why are you dressed like that? You cook all the thing I mean to tell you. I don't know who you are, but you will turn around and face me right this. You made a powerful enemy today, my friend. Runs away like a little bitch. Sure, he might look like your standard pudgy potato, like every Lullafell looks like, but he's a minor potato, so he does have muscles. I mean, he's not that doesn't, gatherers still can't stand up to actual disciples of the land. What the fuck, disciples of war or magic? But I mean, it's still better than that fall. I've never seen someone send up the Mamuro issue like that before. So if they lack the proper motivation. I was hoping he'd come visit again, but then he kept wearing such strange outfits. I think we won't do that again. As you wish. I'm just laughing at how stupid his outfits were. Just so bad. And Rose's reaction wasn't very appropriate. Over the top, but appropriate nonetheless. Alright, Rose. Tell me everything. I'd like to think that. How did I let him understand? Yes, from the man himself, of course. He's not the sort to keep his grand designs private. And I'm not some rank sentimentalist. I have acted only my capacity as a weaver to help a client, just as you have. For a young couple. Yeah, sure. Sure you are, Rose. Sure you are. Well, to be fair, calling them a couple of tad premature. I will doubtless have objections given Roroka's modest origins. As God, I think our young gentleman has finally found the courage to stand up for himself. Should be proud, beginning with a beautiful relationship. One which would owe much to your skill. Well done, Mr. X Fox. Good work indeed. There we go. That's one more quest that was on the list for a long while. Done and over with. Gotta make sure I keep it before I deconstruct it. Can't sell it, might as well, for the big bucks, might as well, recycle it. Get my, crystals and such back. Alright, I'm gonna have to take a short break. That is certainly a style of hat Rose had that I've inherited. It's more like a weird helmet with a top hat sticking out of it. It works when he wears it, but it is certainly a hat. I certainly prefer the weird cap part be gone and just get the top hat. Hey, that's when we get to see it with lighting. Yeah. We're gonna go to Saffron Exchange. I'm gonna take a short break. We got 2 left. We're not gonna have any trouble. I will be back soon, folks. Alright, okay, so first things first. Oh, we'll pull up this first. Beast in you. Who's got it? It's pink. Only need one? Only need one. Do I need one for this one though? I do not. But I do need I'm gonna grab boar leather and who's got my raptor leather? None? Well, I think someone has raptor skin. Let me check crafting. Search for item. Yes, I have raptor skin. Do I still have black on? Yes. Okay, so grab raptor skin, beast sinew, boar leather. Yeah, I'm just gonna summon and get grabbing. Yeah, shit. Pink, just hand over my shit. Boar leather. I only need one, I think. Beast sinew. Raptor leather, or raptor skin. 2. Black Alamon, it's all I need left. Okay. Black Alamon. Wrong person. Oh, wonder what retainer comments are about. Black Alamon is probably there, yeah. I forgot what block it was, but it's not hard to logic out based on what I'm looking at here. Okay. Let me just Chocobo saddlebag. Alright, there we go. Let's start with boop. And then we just crab it the fuck up, huh? We make such a good bow and then we make it crabby. I'm still on Weaver. But yeah. Oh, That jump chain thing I've talked about, I have made a little bit of progress, but I'm still getting my butt whooped by the next gym leader. Again, this isn't jump chain doesn't normally involve this many rolls. I'm just doing it because it's fun. I do simulationist stuff sometimes. Boop, boop, boop. Ah, shit. I forgot the fucking both of the buffs. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed at myself. Look at that. I could have easily gotten 10,000 out of that. Ugh. So much wasted. But you will get used down to 16. Damn it. Alright. Let's go. That could have gotten me at least a little bit closer. A little bit farther. Anyways. Part of it is I recalculated how I'm doing buffs and such. Like, I've talked about how... and after looking at what Erica was and where Erica would be, I forgot, honestly, feel like, oh, I probably should have had Surge up more. I probably still would have beaten him, but that Erica, given I moved her to the position of, you know, Sabrina, difficulty-wise, should be cranked up. It might not be as difficult because she's, you know, not using Psychic. And I do have a Fire type, but also one of my teams is a Water type, so I didn't give me the type advantage. I also didn't give me the type disadvantage. I'm going to go Surge because I had a Water and a Flying type. I gave him a big type advantage. What I do is I list out a bunch of advantages. So far for them, I just take their Pokemon, assign a number that feels right, and then multiply it by the number of Pokemon they have because I don't want to go through the effort of calculating what they would be. And then I do the same for me. This one I do have to because at this point, I feel like I've got enough that I feel like I should. And there's a bit of a difference between levels and power levels and everything. Okay, there's for crafting recipe. Oh, I need to switch to leather worker. I'm a dingle dingus. Anyways, what was I saying? Right, okay. And what I do is I give them a trainer skill, which theirs is jobbing. And I just crank up what based on where I am along the line. I'm on the 5th badge, so it goes up. By the time I hit the last one, then not only will they not be jobbing anymore, they will not be jobbing anymore. And they'll have what I call master skill, which is basically the same amount if I brought my trainer skill to max. Which I do, I'm also simulating. The trainer skill is, for multiple reasons. One, you know, decides how skilled I am at actually directing my Mon in battle. 2, it also decides how much of a boost I get in training for all my Mon. You know, the more skilled you are. Most people in that world who, if I had chosen a trainer origin, I would have started out with a healthy bonus, healthy chunk of that. Because, you know, I already know how to be a trainer. But because I went with a drop-in Pokemon origin, I don't get that. Boom, 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 boom. Now where was I? Right. And then I roll. My numbers are starting to get enough that beating her is more reasonable, but boom, ba-dum, boom, boom. How many of those I need? 1? I'll take another 10,000. I believe it's 10,000. That's point is another level to Weaver would be very nice. Now where was I? For instance, I actually have that skill amount above what she's jobbing at now. So my bonus for that is actually higher, but only because, again, jobbing. It's her job to job at a specific level, and I'm more skilled. Don't make the fucking thing harder. If you got a test and a genius is taking it, you don't make the test harder because, you know, there are harder tests that are meant for them later. They're still a prodigy genius. You give them the regular test first. I will say this is absolutely influenced by that one quest I talked about before, the Pokemon quest. That one actually had the main character actually get the gym leader so into it they made it harder than it should have been, and they got in trouble for that. Ended up having to pay fines. Whoops. So some of that was also just because it was Byron and he doesn't get to fight newbies very often. Anyways. When it comes to the Elite Four, if I ever get around to them in it, I will definitely set them at a higher level. And frankly, I should also should really have given myself a buff in that, because I do have the region. I didn't think about that. I do have the boost from being a Twilight. Oh no, really again? Why did this one have 0 out of 1 and this one not? Anyways, what do I need? Savage Aim. Okay, and Gatherer's Graphs. Savage Aim, Gatherer's Graphs. They're absolutely going to be on him if I have them. Gatherer's Gordon, Gatherer's Grass. I do not have Gatherer's Grass free. I probably have it equipped to somebody, but I'm not fucking handing that out. So, whoops. Savage Aim, I almost certain. Literally the first one I could find. I won't say no to more Gatherer's Grass, though, if I end up having to buy them off the marketplace. That one's not actually not too bad of a buy, honestly. I forgot to account for that, actually. And honestly, that should be... Did I misspell that? I didn't... Yeah, I misspelled that. Okay, what do... Gather... Oh.
All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ. All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
I don't... Oh, I forgot the other... I'm an idiot. That's news to nobody, though. Yeah, you know what? I will totally take attack of 19 of these. Good deal, and hell, I could use 19 easily. Oh no, what am I going to do with that? I don't know, I could slap a shit ton of them onto my free gatherers and use it to bolster their shit well above their levels. Anyways, make getting stuff easier, even easier. Anyways, let's go ahead and get these equipped. Wait, I haven't made it yet, have I? No, I did. No, I did. I haven't. Where the fuck is it? I'm only saying, did I not make that? I didn't make it. Huh, I thought I did. I got so caught up with, yeah. Anyways. Yeah, I didn't even think about accounting for that. I should have. Because, like, okay, so I've talked about it again. Super strength, on par with the Twilight Amp. Super speed, about on par, a bit faster, perk says. So I'm a bit faster. And high end, and most importantly, high end regeneration. How am I Weaver? Why did I click Weaver? That's a high, or at least mid-end regeneration. Of those, as Pokemon, a good number of those are well on their way to being surpassed or at least met. And that combo, but that doesn't mean I still don't benefit from the boosts. Some of it's going to be qualitative, some of it's going to be additive boost, some of it's going to be multiplicative, better base muscles to amplify. But no Pokemon has regen built in as a thing it just does naturally, and that really should be worth a big boost. And I did not account for that. I should have, actually. I've accounted it for before, but not here. Whoops. I'm gonna have to take a break. I will be back real soon, and I will keep on jabbering. No, hold on. I'll finish this off. I'll at least make it on screen. God damn it. I don't want to miss out and risk running out of the big up with EXP. That's basically it for today. With that, we're not done. I just need to take a break. I'm pretty much mostly done crafting for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and do something else. Since I have these and I have these bonuses, I might as well do this before this runs out. Wind up dual hand? Oh my. Add to favorites. Oh good, I do have room for favorites on this one. I'll probably go around and look for what my favorites would be here. But for now, I'm actually gonna do this. I've got a little extra XP on that bar left. I've got these. They're actually worth a lot of experience comparatively. So I'm gonna make myself another Dark Steel Nugget. Pretty much guaranteed. And with that, My dark steel nuggies are enough to get me up. I could go ahead and use that to punch upwards, but instead I need Hippogriff leather. Do I have search for item search for item? No. I'm pretty sure I've got Hippogriff skin, so search for crafting method. Do I have search for item? I do! I could make that right now. But I'm not going to wait until afterwards, since that still requires me to do that. Why not? You know? Nice. The little hat can sometimes work wonders with a fancy outfit. Teleport! Anyways. So, right. I haven't melted it yet. I should remember that. Savage aim. The raptor skin needed the boop boop. Boo 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 ba boo. Let's go turn in this first, since it's literally right over here. But yeah. And the way I handle me being a Pokemon and a Pokemon trainer is, first of all, Airbud rules. Well, there's no rule against it. Actually, I have to deliver this outside Gridania first, so actually the other place first. Mikoto. But also, I already had two gym badges. I have a human form, because I went to another jump and picked up one there. The way I run it is, and plus I have body mod, which both ensure it do it. If you don't do body mod and you do one jump that starts you out as a non-human, I tend to run with it. You don't get your old human body. So yeah, I have a human form to my trainer stuff as, and I was real secretive about it, which I think hampered my training a lot. I gave it a negative 11 to my rolls just on that alone. And then this would be further hampered by me training an area that wasn't strong enough or very on, and because of my lack of trainer skills, for a long time my rolls just had big debuff, and it was a thing that where I would commonly get fucked and have actually go down, which is interesting, you know, from a player from a simulationist perspective. I enjoyed it. That's less of a problem now. It's usually I have just enough buffs to training that overcome it, but yeah. And when I went to Serena to try to get training in psychic types, even with two unfamiliar ones myself, and I'll be participating, to be out here that our plans have changed. You know, happy to hear our plans have changed. You decided to see that's all. We'll be having this, but by Haru here. Next week tournaments, but I'm sorry, next week tournaments again. So the way is, I have to be Pokemon when I go out. Generally, I'd be the last one, because if I fight, well, no one's striking the Pokemon. Alright, I'm not allowed to use my lycanthropic form, because then I'm turning into something that's not a Pokemon. And well, you know, that ruling may or may not change over time, because that is still a magical creature and I still have access to all my Pokemon moves. It's a little esoteric, and this is a period before Mega Evolution. If we were post Mega Evolution becoming a thing and can't worldwide, I would just be able to do it. So that's a no. Form changes are a thing, but this is still different enough that it counts as a disqualification. If it was random reverse, I'd actually go with the ruling that it would be allowed. But again, just closer to game first. But the boosts I get from it are still allowed. So I'm a lot stronger and tankier than a normal psychic type. Still, you know, so. You know, ladies and gentlemen, now that you have all the waiting for to name the West Leather Apparel, will now commence. 29 for the number last minute withdrawals have left us with fresh two candidates for the top honors. Nevertheless, we will proceed as planned. Yay, beaten. Our next finalist is the lovely Raptor Skin, painted with by an artisan of apparel and accoutrements. Judges, if you would. Beaten is one of the judges, the head of the, the head of the Archery Guild, the head of the, Yawain is one of them. Oh, I actually recognize everybody here. That's the head of the, that's Mistress, what's-her-face from the Carline Canopy. Yeah, the head of the local adventurers guild sect, head of the lancers, head of the archers. Like I presume she is. I actually can't remember. Head of the Bondness. Okay, yeah, all the guild heads or the judges. This is where I could get service. Well, it would seem that numerous skins were related to afford maximum protection. Functional form, a lancer cannot help but applaud such craftsmanship. Any work is clumsy, but the sanity of the beast cannot be denied. In times of war, speedy detection, quality are virtues, so I would say it is worthy of consideration. So there I see. Please let there I see. How did you butcher create that misshapen mess? Ah, Kiva, fancy me here. Stand back and watch as this misshapen mess. This is named Best of Show. This is the last man chief of the Otherburgers Guild. Uh-oh. It literally sparkles from how great it is. You look pale, Rob. I think you were expecting an actual competition? No, I'm studying. My goals and Raptor's very life force exuding from this jerkin. I don't know who you are, but you must represent the conjurers, what was being a podjaw and all. Papachu. Not a single seam is out of place. Not a single cut of the hide wasted. This piece is clearly crafted with profound respect for the beasts whose life was taken to create it. It offers superior protection to the Angrabah piece, while at the same time allowing greater freedom of movement. The circle would be a proud addition to any archer's armory chest. I kept seeing many adventure come and go. Russian is the one who was out to demonstrate the creator of this piece. And it would appear we have a consensus. By unanimous vote, the award for best leather apparel goes to Harrow the Leatherburgers Guild for exquisite raptor skin jerkin. Wet well Drod of Angrabah, I presume. Yes, there's harassment, extortion, controverting, and poaching. And come with us so we might discuss the allegations in private. See, outside of Gridania, your message might actually be tolerable, bud. But because you kill so many things to make something almost as good as me, it's intolerable. Alright, since the work is done, let's return to the guild. To be honest, there was something I thought was supposed to happen. A side quest thing here. I'm not going to mention it because it might actually be a future quest line involving the Leatherworker Guild that I heard about. I don't remember. I guess it's just not involved with this one. Okay, fair enough. That was still nice enough. It fits the scenes. You might be, very demanding and level of quality. Closer to Blunsta than I don't know how to say her name off the top of my head without looking at it. The actual guildmaster, but she fits the philosophy of being a crafter in Gridania perfectly. I must confess, however, until I thought that your trick was my own, that it was not a colleague Finch you had in you. But you did, and for this day forth, I'm practically not up for this up here. See, I can finally turn my work free of headaches and distractions. So I would have it to be a very Legion of Swell and Grandma to fix this knocking on our door, looking to rejoin our ranks. The boss here to travel a reversal and the pity. Ha! Let's straight on the way and let Lapa square off their hindquarters for good measure. Which I might have done, but who among us has not erred? Even I have been known to make mistakes, albeit rarely. These sun costs a second chance, but mark words, any who so much as sinks across me again can look forward to life with a subligar. The life of a guestmaster is fraught with frustration, yet I would gladly deal with 1,000 helpless friends for even the slightest hope of seeing one flourish as you have. Your transit expedition, your goods are sure to be a demand across further, but you must never forget how you achieved your success. Unlike the ancient craft and the deeper structural lives you must take to perform it. Always the values of Finny. Yeah, I have no doubt that you always do as proud wherever you go. Boom. I wasn't even fully upgraded. Oh well. Pinga. That is certainly a thing for leatherworking. I mean, I would probably hurt a lot if I was to whack someone with the head with that. Looks like whatever crafter you use always has the same pose as that. No, it's even the same for that. Oh well. Captain Galahad. Anyways, yeah. That would not have been enough to warn me last round against that Urka I ever did. I do it one roll. I used to do multiple round rolls, but I went nope before I even went up against the first gym leader. Yeah, the first time I did a combat roll, it was against me having a bad luck of attracting Rocket's attention. Not much of a problem anymore because Rocket has been dealt with twice over by this point and setting. And I did have been, yeah, the way I did it is that after a certain point, they queued in that I had a rare Pokemon that wasn't doing enough to, hide. They queued in, I was training it. It was literally the only member of my team at the time, so yeah, I couldn't do much to hide him. It came down to an increasingly low roll as they started more and more looking for me. Or increasingly rolled low DC. If they passed it, I got jumped. But the thing is, 2 Rocket grunts weren't really prepared for what they thought was trainer was one weak rare Pokemon, and instead 2 Pokemon, one of which could transform into a giant wolf, who at this point is entirely willing to rip someone's throat out. Because I was in Twilight for a while and had the bad end run-ins with some by Lusum. So, yeah, managed to get away from that one. And they never had I never had the bad luck of rolling it up again. And they were destroyed by Red, and while they initially surfaced again during Gold's time, they were mostly focused on Johto, and I was in Kanto, so. What do you think you're doing here? Take cover, you fool! Man, I can take him. Here's your crab bow. Actually, hold on. Before I hand this the fuck over, I want to look at it. Yeah, it's okay, so it's an oak composition bow, reinforced with crab, red coral tips, for some reason. Okay, fair enough. Relax, Garahad, I brought you something you need. He's stuck hiding while his squad fights because he's don't have someplace rock carpenter. I mean, first of all, I'm tougher than literally anybody in your fucking squad, including you. I am not just a carpenter. Second of all, a bow didn't say I was like, silver a bow. Yes, he knows your bow is broken. God's bless that stubborn fool. He knows your bow is broken. He thought you were dead, but he thought you might still be alive and just had no way to fight back. No, let's face it, my maple longbow is that slim. My take, sorrow. If it weren't for you, I don't know what I would have done. I get it. Keep your head down. I'm a chieftain to slay. Look, man, I get it. It was a bow made from your best friend when you were the closest as you could be. But he wasn't trying to get you to replace it because he thought it was shoddy workmanship, or he didn't value your friendship. It was because of that he wanted to replace it. He knew that thing wouldn't last longer, and it would either replace it or risk you dying. So... Hold on, I'm gonna give you a treat to a dog. I think good dog. And also an old doggy, so she gets a treat when she feels like she wants to visit me. She's a little bit spoiled. Alright. Nearly 16 years old. Or even, I think, at 16 years old, which for her breed is a very old dog. Not super duper old, but yeah, she started hitting her. But you can tell that her age has started getting to her, so it's treats. It already took her sister. Yeah, I figured it's acceptable. I'm petting a good dog. Petting a good dog. Oh, yes, yes, you are. Yes, I'll pay attention to you too. Oh, you wanna help you up there? Okay. Trying to help. She was there enough to get up on my bed. But when I turned around to help her, she just said, nah. Alright, so. Okay, so sorry, distracted by that. Let's talk to Gerhard then. You saved the lives this eve. I can't take enough power. Please let me know when we're fine, and I will see him again soon. I think we'll do a little more crafting. I'm here. I might as well make a few pieces. I have the stuff. Let's do it. But yeah, like I said, it's taken a long time for my character to do this when Red and Gold and all the other main characters have so much each time because they are verifiable freaks of nature in their own way. Sure, I have the advantage in that I can, understand my team when I'm in poke form and talk to them, but I lack complete context for actual training. I really should get around to adding that in as a modifier. I should have, but now that I'm actually at the point where I'm capable of a trainer, that should actually give me a bonus. I didn't think about that. But it's only really about so much of a bonus. They would have so many others, including bonuses to training up, which I took forever to accumulate, even two tiny ones, one of which wore off. I could kiss you, Haru. He lives! God lives! I owe you a debt I can never pay. The silent times over. Thank you. That's unseemly, and now you are and the heavens fell. There's none else I have to teach you. Back to you, inspire me to reflect on my own deficiencies. Though they may be, I would remiss if I neglected personal developments. Though you are no longer under my tutelage, I trust you will continue to hone your craft as well. Best of luck to you, Haru. And with this, every crafter is fucking done. That feels so fucking satisfying. And I did it without wearing the higher level gear. I forgot to fucking change it. Goddamn. Goddamn, I love the size of this saw. How big it is on my character's back. Love it. Alright. So, I need to think about it. I could go straight to that, or I'm going to see if I've got any things of Electrum rings of crafting are a thing. Electrum wristlets of crafting. Bingo. Hey, what do you know? Alright, well, that's something I just realized I need a buff for. Electrum wristlets of crafting. So at least one of those plus two of those so free. Free for hold on, how much is this worth? 15? These will probably surpass it then. Having two of these equipped, having this in an Maelstrom equipment would give me right now, actually, because I'm wearing, well, that's not Maelstrom equipment, actually. Yeah, I'll go ahead and make two of those then. So that's 2, 3, 5. I'm here. I might as well fucking, and I've got this shit. I might as well fucking go on a bit of a crafting spree as long as I have this up. Anyways, so, like, here's how I'm envisioning. The way I handle trainer skill is, for every month I'm doing it, I do a roll. Did a roll of a d4. This is to represent, a increase of skill. It's got a fairly low bracket of number I felt like giving it, and that meant a smaller dice. I feel like that kind of works. And a good month where I'm absorbing the information right, you crit 4. On a bad month where shit happens and you're just not absorbing it right, get a 1. My character later acquired books that taught them expensive textbooks on how to be a trainer and all that. These are the type of things all these trainers would have already acquired well before this fight. So, and they gave an additional D4 roll. After the tutelage from Sabrina, my knowledge of training Pokemon and the League, really, from helping them out as a Poke Translator, and for willingly going under a bunch of studies as both a completely unknown Pokemon and all the other shit with me, I was able to upgrade the first D4 to a D6. Pretty much every main protagonist would start out at halfway full of this thing. They would have a higher cap because of just innately how talented and such they are for these things. So not only would they be halfway where I am, they could surpass that. They would start out on their journeys with 2d6s, and each of these d6s would have a benefit of a +2 to rolls too. So flat out, they'd be growing leaps and bounds above me, even at bare minimum, straight from day one. And as they go on their journey and get more experiences, that would go up. Sure, they'd hit a point where they start plateauing, which I intend to add, where the dice for being rolled shrinks again. In their case, the buff would shrink. Except they'd also be getting even more capable of growing as they grow. On top of that, their training roles would have all sorts of buffs, and they'd just flatly be able to push their teams. The way I put it is, it would generally be normal for them to conquer each gym in a month. Because, even if it's just game Kanto, it's going to be bigger than it's depicted. If it's going to be an actual region in where people live in. Wait, hold on. How many of these do I have? I need one more. And maybe there's some even higher, more powerful ones. But it doesn't negatively benefit me. Where did I put that? I need to refill it. Getting off the stick. Never made these before, so I'm gonna get a bonus too. I could have sworn it before. All this talking is making me thirsty. I'm gonna have to get up and look for this thing. I'll set this to automatically. Boo. While I get up and look around for my drink. My water bottle. I'm back! Okay, so another fun bit of simulation I've done is, I'm a psychic type with access to teleport. How the fuck does that work in Pokemon? So, I decided to inspire by one thing. There are basically two kinds of psychic type teleportation. There's combat TK, which is designed solely to get you out of fucking danger. It doesn't teleport you very far, but it gets you out of there. You could use it for combat, but it tends to leave you at least a little bit of disorientated. If you truly really mastered it, you could use it for combat, but most Pokemon just aren't at that point where they can handle the brief disorientation. What about long distance? Which explains why you can't use it for combat as a combat move in the games. Oh wow, yeah, that's a million times better. I was looking at the wrong thing, but yeah, that's a million times better. Holy shit. Wait, I thought I retrieved it. Oh. Apparently, it was also extracting at the same time. Whoops. Yeah, apparently I'm lacking when it comes to all the jewelry of it. Makes sense. I had no way of making it. Well, over repair things. I don't need to look up where the silvers are I need to go to, or wherever it's called here. I can't remember. It's fucking Grenada. When I replace this Mithril Ring one, it'll be hilarious if I get one of these with a 4 and get that with a 3 without having to need both. Flatly proving superior. Let's see, Electrum Ring of Crafting. There we go. I think there's one of these in my saddle bag. Guess we're gonna go buy one. Oh well. Would have been nice not to have to buy one. But whatever. The Shade Bower. Hey, I've got this, and hell yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm here, I might as well, you know. Plus, I do enjoy actually occasionally making things, and gearing up like this is actually kind of fun. At least a little bit. Ooh. No, I don't need that. What I need is... Really? Yeah, oh, there we go. Right, I forgot that the market board's over here. Yes, list.
All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
Oh. One of those for 701, or... You know what? I might as well just grab 5 and just make extra. And if I don't need them, I can sell them. I might need them for making more stuff here. So... Anyways, so teleport. The way, because, you know, you can only use it to go back to the last, well, the way I'm rendering it, and I think, no, you can't, you don't use it to exit dungeons except to teleport to the Pokemon Center. The way it works is that, I'm having it work, is that it's basically like for War's Wind from Ocarina of Time. It's teleport points. It takes a good long while to set one up. It takes a certain level of skill and power to be able to maintain more than one. And and it takes a certain level of skill and power to be able to last a certain amount of time. So generally, most Pokemon will just set them up for the last one. I do again. You can't do it more than that in the games. This isn't one-to-one in the games. And I feel like having, you know, things beyond the limits of gameplay makes sense. So, yeah, and the way I have it is, you know, basically you have to be in a safe place, a place you feel is safe, and then spend the correct amount of time just sitting there, meditating on creating a spot. I have a slight advantage because, again, I was tutored by one of the greatest psychic expert in Kanto, and I was about to say Koto, who was able to provide essentially extra insight on how to do it. But still, they only last for a short amount of time at my level of power. Also, generally the way it's working, I'm planning on treating level 50 as being the general height of what most Pokemon will ever reach. But it's not even firmly level 50, but metaphorically 50. And so it takes increasingly large amounts of effort as a sort of soft cap. Why you almost never see anything that surpasses that, even within Gold and Silver. And why only you can get up to 100. There we go. Why not? Oh, I just didn't see them next to the other round things. Both of these are level 15, but it lacks that bonus that I don't get anything out of at the moment anyway. So, you see, that's a lie. Two of these are better than only one of those. Someone in here sells that. Yeah, we're not going for the full time here, but tool supplier. Purchase items. There's ain't no way in hell you're not. Okay, guess not. Independent jeweler, independent. Battlecraft. Guard material melter. Apothecary, no. Tradecraft supplier, that's what we need. No? Independent tinker. Okay.
All we had to do was follow the damn train.
Costs a lot, but I prefer it over paying there, guys, since I can, you know, over repair my shit. And if you don't think about that, is by the time my shit needs to be repaired again, I either have surpassed it, or I'll have gone strong enough that I can repair it to even greater heights. Now, let's see. Boo, 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 boo. Oh, that's a Disciple of Magic. Okay. Unlike all the other militia gear, this is actually something for, Hey, game, do I have any crafter earrings? Red coral. Hey, I can actually make that. Sweet diggity. I hadn't even... Okay, that's actually really, really handy. Anyways, boar leather. See, this is why hoarding is useful. Toad leather, boar... No, that's... Fuck. Fuck you. I don't want you. I don't even want all of you. Unfortunately, it seems that's the limit of what I can make gear-wise. I'm pretty sure I've reported that person before. Unfortunately, I wish reporting someone also blocked them so you don't end up flooding things. And I'm pretty sure I've seen the same person pop up before with the other thing. Let's see what I get out of this, just from this. Just from this gear up. How many does it take? That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Of course, now we can see how progress jumps ahead. It takes exactly 1. Woof. That's good shit. Then I'll see what I can get crafting wise for the next level, eh? There we go. Let's see. Any of these that increase? I mean, there's some for I could make for. While I'm here, I could make some for Gather. Could be fun. Just make a pure electrum thing, and hey, I have at least one more. I can make one of these. That is almost certainly going to be better than anything I've got. So yeah, sure. Why the hell not? Love it. No. Actually, I should just be able to click. Yeah, okay. I guess I don't need to exit out of that. I'm just an idiot. Just doing this is already getting the next job up easier, too, so. I will gladly take boost to my ability to actually accomplish stuff with my gathering, too. I wouldn't be surprised me if I could do more, but... There we go. But yeah. At a certain point, right now I'm doing things in it by every other week system. Let's see. Mithril choker. I need toad leather. I have toad leather elsewhere. Search via crafting method. With this one, I'll just make 2. Actually, hold on, while I'm doing something real quick. This, in my inventory. Since I geek or untradeable, yes. Might as well. I can get another one of these from the same place, unlike my usual issue with this. Right now, it's stupidly trying to trick me into wasting shit. Give me some toad skin. Oop, wrong one. Toad, retrieve. Oops. Why did I do that? Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, it's a big bump. Big bump. Big bump and dump. Ah. Such a fucking waste. Boom. Since I don't think there's any more of these, we'll just go ahead and, the goldsmith turbine actually has room for, lots of these. And, got lots of craftsmanship up. Ha ha. Pretty fucking good, if you ask me. And most of these will be universally shared except for those two on there. I remailed it. Retrieve material. I'm stupid. I wasn't paying fucking attention. Alright, so there we go. I'll go through and sort these out later. For now, bum. Replace all the things. Apparently, I spent I think I'm going to end up spending the rest of the time doing this, but honestly, this is fun. It might feel tedious just doing this bit here, but I like it. There's just something satisfying about replacing it all with high-end gear I fucking made. Electrum. Some of these are just straight up lacking a second piece because I went so long with that inferior stuff. God, that's so good. Just so fucking good. Boom. Boom. You know what? Now, I want to see if ring bracelets have a gather replacement. They do not, unfortunately. Most of these do not have gather upgrades. Blind resistant. That's interesting. Minstrel spectacles. Those are just things to wear. Again, things to wear. Oh, wait, hold on. Can it be an even better neck piece? Well, to me for not realizing there was a better one. That's my B. I do not have any rafter leather, and I'm not inclined to go get. Actually, I do have 2 pieces of rafter leather and some black Alamon I can get from the same source. What do you know? Hank, did I give you the Alamon? I thought I put that. I thought I still had that stuff. Pretty sure I won't need this. Or I'm pretty sure I won't need fleet. Or Narton at least. Hold on. Well, in that case, I should have put them on the other one. Oh well, that's where I got them from. Search for crafting method. Search for item. Mr. Green has a shit ton of it. I'll take one. Extreme quantity. Yeah, right now I'm doing 2 months at a time, and I'm just the way I'm decided to handle that is, yeah, double the rolls, whatever they are. It's not quite as that simulationist as 1 month at a time, but after a certain point, that I need to increase it. It means multiple bad months in a row or worse, but whatever. Trivially easy with all my shit. Let's see what I got. 520. Craftsmanship, I believe, is how much progress is achieved. How much quality. Yeah, it means that for the hard stuff, it's really not hard to fill it all out. Generally, I prefer control ups, but what you gonna do? Okay, well, I need 2 of these, so almost there. This is me before I even get to the really high quality gear, but this is me basically making it so that, one, I have a better shot at getting all these up when I start doing them again at the end of Heaven's Ward. Two, it's making it so I just have an easier time with doing all sorts of stuff. Progress, so it's 88 per use of that. Okay, that's pretty good. 2 uses of that should get that up to... Yeah, that should instantly do it. But yeah. Imperial Operative, Rose Gold, Rose Gold, Rose Gold. Once again, almost all of these are, I don't know, militia bracelets. Rose Gold, huh? For these, I need Rose Gold. Yeah, I'll take them. I'll add these to favorites so I could remember to come and get them. Astral Bracelet? I wonder if any of this is better than the stuff I got from the one dude. Aetherite Ring, huh? Aetherite Ring, huh? That's an interesting fucking item. Adding it. That's just flatly better. But I'm not interested in doing that after I've found that's the last of it. So, boom. I am better prepared to making a lot of things than I have been in a long time. I might as well, since I've got all that stuff for making the Dark Steel Nuggies. Hippogriff leather, as I said. Crafting, Hippogriff skin, black almond. Hippogriff skin's on her. The black almond is on him. Retrieve. I might need more, but until then. As I said, I will get around to dumping shit on these guys when the time comes. Arceus, Blue Fox, Hippogriff. I've got a lot of it. So if I end up needing a lot, I have more than enough. I've never made it. So, boom, boom. Ooh, hard Hippogriff leather. That's well and truly beyond. Let's go ahead and see what I can get just doing this the natural way instead of... Well, all it would have taken is one more and it would have instantly got me up. And with that, so close. Precision Touch God. Ain't that great? Blacksmith's secondary item. It feels nice to make it so that I can actually do the higher end stuff. This will, of course, instantly get it up because, well, with 88 being my normal amount now. Yeah, I'm absolutely cheating it at this point. Boop, boop. These things which could be so difficult for me to do, and suddenly now so easy. Sorry, bud. You don't need that anymore. We've got beta. Oh, I should really actually put the thing I went for the effort of getting on. Craftsmith 107. Yeah, that is 17 more, and control 10 more. Holy shit, yes. And both of them can still be melded. So I could dump an extra 1 in control on both of them. Ain't that really good shit? Ain't that fucking amazing? I fucking love that. Okay, well. Let's see. Cobalt Raising Hammer, huh? Uh-huh. Sure. That's gonna be really as good as what I already have. So I still have... Don't mind having all that shark oil. So make 2 of these. Don't. I think there's a quest for... I absolutely think now. I wasn't noticing when I was getting these over 50 beforehand. But I'm getting that there's a new quest for you every time. I love that. They make one quest per level. That really packs it in, huh? Now it makes sense, you know. The job's always had more than before. Okay, it's permanently stuck this time. I'll fix it in a moment. I should have hit the other one, honestly, at that point. But anyway. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Wow, I rarely fucked it up. I got cocky. I got cocky. Innovation really is the best way to handle it. It just provides too much of a buff. I didn't think I needed it anymore. And if I had hit that one time when I could have, it would have stopped. So, yeah, I should have hit Virogot's Blessing there. Hey! One of my old selling things sold. Excellent. You know, in some ways, it could be considered that I'm taking up more points doing what I'm currently doing. Well, we shall see. Dark steel rivets. If I need to make more dark steel rivets, I'll make them the other way. Hold on. I need to go and fix this. Yeah, I tend to just work on it a little bit here and there when I'm doing it. So it's not the fastest thing. So, you know, I'm going to ship the free at a time eventually. But right now I feel like 2 is best. Because I'm not, because like that means well, it means for instance, I would have to go from challenging the gym leader every 2 months to 1, and that would lower the chances. But setting up like that, sometimes it just does not look right. You know what? I don't need that. As it is, that's actually costing me what are essentially free turns here. I should have hit Precision Touch when it pops up. Always hit Precision Touch over the other one. Oh, see? It only takes 2 of these because of how much it is. 95. I really should just flip back over. Militia Flyers. Dun, 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 dun. Except, of course, when it comes before innovation. Come on. Almost there. Well, that point doesn't fucking matter. Well, oh no, it's not like this one probably would have worked because it would have cut it down to 2, but usually it's all, you know, not gonna swap to anything just yet. Both of these are things I already have stuff that's better. Oh hey, spruce. I guess it'll be time for me to dig that out. And here I am getting high-end equipment. Fucking amazing. Love it. Completely rendering my biggest flaws with doing stuff like this down. Again, 90, 50, 100. Again, I still think it might be possible for me to make things like this. If it is, I can surpass it. Like, let me just check this. Yeah, I can't surpass that, but just yet. Well, I guess I can't, actually. I can't make stuff like that. Not in this category, at least. It's a pity. It's a pity. But everything else can be, you know, done. Crafting method. Yeah. 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 Yeah, because this not only does 100% more every time you can use it, it also adds another thing to the Virogot's not inner quiet, but yeah, inner quiet. So it's automatically. Why hasn't this caught me yet? Oh well. Once those run out, once that one there runs out, I'm not gonna do this anymore today. But I figured, what the hell, why not? Oh, cedar, spruce. Where's my spruce? Who's got? Yep, lots of it. Lots of it. Give me my spruce. Give me my spruce. Wait, hold on. Oh, the spruce is in separate piles for some reason. I think I only need 3 of it, so. Wait's not whatnot. Don't need multiple spots if I don't need to carry multiples of the same thing. And slots. Nope. I mean, I will be definitely going through any gear that looks like it'd be good for, you know, setting out my outfit. Yeah, I don't know why it's not caught me yet. Usually it doesn't take this long. I mean, it's high quality stuff basically gets perfectly done by this thing. Sure, I could save points a little bit with another option, but not by much. And boom. And with that, I will have a legendary militia as a compliment. So the next time I need to make one of these things, boom, boom, boop, boop, ba-doo, boo, boop, boo, da-doo, boop, boop, ba-doo, boop. Yeah, for this one, it actually saves me points. Man, might as well use that as my opening move. It's as good as 2 of them, and boom, Militia Owl. Yeah, you need a bare minimum to even try doing some of this shit. So yeah, and flatly, wait, I thought, oh, the owl is leather workers. My bad, but it's carpenters. For a moment there. Yeah, you take that fucking upgrade. Ooh, doo doo. Alchemist secondary, yeah. Looks like it'll be more. Oh, what is 5? I need more steel nuggets. I'm gonna swap out that cobalt macro with this. Boom. It works every time, pretty much every time. So I might as well. There's not much reason for me not to use it. With the level of my gear, it is lit. I just don't think it's possible for me not to ace these things every time. Every time I'm getting 31,000 experience just from these 2 combined. Yeah, so reminder, tomorrow is Spyro. Saturday is Spyro. And depending on how things go where I am, I might do a Sunday stream. If I think there's a good chance I can finish Spyro off that day, yeah, I'm gonna fucking do it. And here I thought I would have to go over time to do this. Alright, Pink. And I'm over. Yeah, all this woodworking is to remind me that's that thing you know what, I think I need it. I'm probably gonna need to make another one. I'll get around to making a lot of these things off screen after this point, but here and now, might as well waste not whatnot. But yeah, it reminds me of, I plan on doing some woodworking stuff. There's a couple things I could do in the name of roleplay and doing stuff. First is, I'm gonna have my character dedicate some time. Well, okay, the first thing I need to do is dedicate time to doing infusions. Boop, boop. Since I'm about to level up, and I'm going to get sometime to Artifacer and gain infusions. I've got a crossbow, I don't need to reload, so I don't need to bother with that one that gives you reload. It was a good find. Be rewarded for doing something stupid and reckless. Because it's fun. Efficiency of your next sense attack is also increased by 100%. Why would I? That is such a weird effect combo, I'll be honest with you. Like, so far, the main reason I want that is because I would love that if that boosted my basic touch, because the main reason I want that is to make it so that I can do that. Touch, tap it, done. Oh, hey, what do you know? It needs that, and it needs a basilisk. Ooh, if I rush and hurry, I might be able to actually finish this off. Just barely, though. Just barely. I don't think I'll be able to do it. Nope, nope. Yeah, even if I move back and open this up, and we'll go ahead and finish it. Yeah, okay, I was able to at least get this done. Yeah, just doing this has already got, and so that when I'm through, I can actually make the gear I want and the minions, and then I can focus on doing the all important step, making furniture for my fucking house. Huh. Oh well. We're done. We're done with that. We're not done for today. I've got about 40 minutes left, and I am going to go ahead. But oh, did I not swap that? Yeah, 'cause I just got... Yeah, that one didn't even have the option. Well, next time I need to alchemist things. That trivializes a lot of things. Okay. Well, the first place I want to go is everyone's favorite hotspot of Sandalime. We'll see if there's any games going on. If there are, while this is going on, I get, not only do I get MGP, aha! Leap of faith. Sure, I haven't done that in for fucking ever. I hate it, but I can do it. I think I might also get mod stones for doing chocobo races. Oh, this one. After that, do PvP. Okay, yeah, there's like fucking 2 of these things over here, right next to each other. That's unusual. And I almost cannot see that thing. Okay, so I'm, oh my fucking god. Nope. God damn it. Oh, I don't like this one. God damn it. I don't. Oh my fucking god. Stop fucking clipping into the fucking shit above me. Oh, I managed to make it. Great. Now I just need to be able to actually see myself long enough. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. No, god, fuck. Yeah. God damn it. Yeah, I wish you could hide other players. Yeah, I get that. It's part of the challenge and fun. This is not fun. 9 times out of 10, I do not have fun with it. This just pisses me off. And not in the kind of fun pissing you off thing. This isn't like, oh, it's a fun challenge. This isn't, yeah, rage game fun. This is just kind of upsetting. It's just fucking unpleasant. Yeah, I actually managed to land somewhere safe, but because I couldn't fucking see myself from amongst the millions of people playing. Or worse, I can't see what I'm trying to jump onto, which is just... I went down the wrong path again. Okay, so I don't need to jump as far over there. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Quite fun to see the people I had shoved in my face mere moments beforehand. Hate. So much hate.
All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
I swear to fucking God. I am seriously tempted to start quoting, AM. Okay, hold on. No, I don't want to fucking click on people. I'm trying to fucking survive. Oh! Good! Just what I wanted! Okay. I'm keeping going. A million dead fish slaps. Look, freighter of this. I give up. No, there are too many fucking people for me to see what I'm doing. It's already hard enough with a game that's not made for it. God damn it. I gotta wait for it to run out. I can't leave early because... This is so fucking frustrating. After this, I'm gonna... Off screen, one of the things I need to do is finally around a... Anyway, Wolverine deck with the stuff I got from last draft, because... when Aether draft, I might get stuff I want another. I, for instance, be lucky enough to pull the Acer Spark, and that's perfect for Voltron deck, especially one about bringing up damage encounters. A Planeswalker that's also equipment. Hell yeah. No, bum 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 bum. Ooh, fuck you. Yeah, I got a tombstone. Fucking hate it. I might as well, yeah, the only ones I can seem to do right now is this, so. Which is, either one of those, so might as well. Oh shit, no, hold on. Withdraw. So, upgrade the stuff. Oop. Why would I clicked this one? Click the wrong one. I know loosely how to play a fucking tank in here, so I'm playing a tank. Yeah, I got a couple of pieces of equipment I think I want in it. Playing that Grant's Flight. Very useful. Another flip creature, which I think could take the place of one of my temporary party members. Battle Bread. Hey, I got an achievement. This is new. Hungry like a wolf. I have never done this before. But I know loosely how this works. Astra. Umbral Astral. Maybe I would have been better as a ninja here.
All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ. All we had to do
Unable
was
to
follow
use
the
chat?
damn train, CJ.
Why not? Why can't I use chat? Okay, super speed. Shit. Okay, so I don't... Why can't I talk? Talk in chat. It's not in my fucking space in my screen now. Okay, so that was a trap. Okay, so I clearly have no idea what's going on. Why couldn't I have said, hello, it's my first time playing this kind of PvP? No, apparently I'm unable to use chat for some fucking reason. That's infuriating. Okay, every time I die, I'm going down... Fall back and regroup. Why can't I fucking talk? So I have no idea what the fuck's going on here. But I'm used to playing the other kind of, How did I end up fucking so easily murked? I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I'm dead. I couldn't even do anything. I got a commendation. I wasn't even doing anything effective outside of dying. Okay, hold on. I need to fix something. The overscan thing happened to fucking again. I know they, changed some things, but why can't I do my AoE? Where was my AoE? Was it Alliance? Was Alliance the fucking correct one I should have been? Defeated. I gained Series XP, Wolf Marks. But I don't... I got some Allegan Tomestones. But I didn't... That was my first time doing that. Usually when I do oh, that's what I'm supposed to click to go front lines. Actually, oh well, it was a complete accident getting involved with that, and I was completely unequipped for it. But it was interesting. I gave it a shot. I would need to watch a fucking tutorial video explaining how to PvP. Oh, come on. I'm here. Feeling I'm not. I was very confused about what I was clicking into. I was like, why isn't there? Oh, it's because every time I was doing... I've never done Crystalline Conflict, and it is... Oh, yeah, I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. So, I gave it my earnest try. This person usually tells us when the next gate is. Oh, so Slice is Right is coming up. Oh no, it's being held. Oh man, I missed Slice is Right. I should have checked instead of doing that. This is so much better. This would have been so much more fun. That's actually fucking disappointing. That is legit disappointing. I like Yojimbo is from one of my Final Fantasy X. I love Final Fantasy X. Ooh, I wonder what a Yojimbo summon card will be like. Oh, I hope there's a Yojimbo summon card. I hope my favorite Aeons get cards. I never wrote Vinyl out, but I would love if there was more Final Fantasy MTG spoilers released.
All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
I want more cards. Tell me more cards. I want more info. God damn it. I really want to make a Saga deck. I really want... What I want is a Saga deck where all my creatures are summons. And it would probably be a Una deck because, she'd be built around it. Is an enchantments deck a thing? Saga's deck.
All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
Some of these could even be fun in a one of the Doctor Who decks. You know what? It's probably not going to lead to anything that fun. And honestly, I think I'm done. Yeah, I think I'm done. I'll do some stuff offline with this, much like I was doing to do crafting and so on. Then come next week, we'll start Monk, like I've said. I know I've repeated myself, but it's HighPriest Science. I will see you all. Actually, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of the game. I think I'm done for tonight, at least for now, but I'll do some off-screen, get back in and do off-screen stuff later. For now, let's see. Got some Let's see what I'm following. I mean, it's tempting, but that one in particular would feel weird to pump into. Oh, we got someone who's the first time playing as well, and of course, that's a fellow YouTubers. Hey, fellow Homeworld, but that person's the post in Walker. I can't quite tell where this person is, so give me a moment to just check the stream preview. Oh, they look early on. Perfect. Yeah, this person, Analog Whiskers, first time playing, and they've also got some other people with them. Dragon Game and Jim. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit I think I'll raid them. I haven't raided anybody in a while, so yeah. I think that's exactly what I'll do. Just hello, be polite, and respect the fucking rules they set down, okay? But HighPriest out. I'll see you all next time, folks. See y'all later.